How much does it take to disappear? One step or an entire lifetime? Is it the pain that pushes you or the silence that pulls you in? Sometimes it's not the fall that scares you. It's the fact that no one will notice you're gone.
Chapter 2. A Step into the Void. The sky was covered in gray clouds, as if foreshadowing something grim and inevitable. The school hallways felt empty, cold, and even the light streaming through the windows couldn't disperse the heaviness and loneliness that hung in the air. There were no students around, but Louis wasn't looking for them. He had long gotten used to the shadows, hiding behind walls and avoiding the stares that saw him only as a target for mockery. A chubby, slightly hunched boy with brown hair and scattered freckles on his face walked slowly down the hallway, as if hiding his pain behind the lenses of his glasses. Over one eye, he wore a dark bandage, covering the injury that left him blind in that eye after a recent beating. In his gray eyes, dulled by hopelessness, sat the weight of everything he'd lived through. This was Louis. He was climbing the stairs to the school rooftop. Every step was an effort, but he kept moving upward without looking back. His heart pounded, whether from weakness or fear he didn't know. Thoughts pulsed in his head, one after another, drowning him. He felt both heavy and hollow at the same time, as if someone had ripped his soul out and left it to rot on this path. Each thought about his helplessness and the meaninglessness of his existence only deepened the pain he had buried for so long. It seemed to him that no one was around, that the world had abandoned him, and he was completely alone, needed by no one. Louis reached the final flight of stairs and pushed open the door to the rooftop. A cold breeze rushed into his face, surrounding the space ahead with emptiness. Clenching his fists, he walked up to the very edge and looked down. The height made his head spin, and his legs trembled, but he didn't step back. Staring into the void below, he felt a strange relief. Standing at the edge, he was finally ready to free himself from the pain and the burden. Inside him was chaos, pain, resentment, fear, and at the same time a kind of silence, persistently calling him into the abyss. He closed his eyes, and for a moment imagined how easy it would be to finally let go of all thoughts. He took a deep breath, and without opening his eyes, stepped forward. But in that moment, the space around him seemed to freeze. Instead of falling, he heard a quiet and calm voice behind him. Why? Opening his eyes, Louis saw a girl standing before him. Saniya, her calm face, soft smile, and deep, penetrating eyes locked onto his.